yeah, we are happy to have the place here, and because you just go out and you have the department stores, you can buy the white shirts, you can buy the CDs, you can buy perfumes, food, anything, and that's very comfortable for us here, and that's why we chose this place actually. My musical experience started through my childhood. Of course, my parents are musicians. My mom, she founded actually the first early music group in Latvia, in Riga. It was when I was 3 years old. I've actually grown up with the early music very much, especially English, Italian madrigals, Gesualdo, Monteverdi, Tallis, Wilkins, and so on. And this was a very big influence on me. And of course, the biggest influence at the age of 5 was I saw the opera Tannhäuser by Wagner in Riga Opera Theatre, and it was such an amazing experience. I was crying after the performance, and it was really the biggest impression what I had from music, at that age. So. And of course, then I started to play piano, and then in a music school, I graduated as a pianist, and then singing studies and the trumpet. But I always, since this Tannhäuser performance, I had this idea of being involved in music more. I understood that conducting is something I really am fascinating about, but not because of that fact that the conductor is in front of the orchestra and being the leader, but it is more the fact that you are, as a conductor, involved from the first until the last minute, and even after the concert or before, all the time in music, and you always think about that, and you make a big teamwork, it's a big psychological work. So this was fascinating very much for me, and that it developed to the conducting, of course, and with the studies, and I'm still studying.
I'll just put this one out to start with, and then I'll swap over after the first piece.
Yeah. I was thinking, is there a possibility to have water down before going on?
Yes, there is water there.
Fantastic,
Yes, no problem. See you in a few minutes then.
Thanks to you. You will come
I
up.
will come and let you know when the
Fantastic.
orchestra's going on stage.
Thanks a lot. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you. Are there some people in the audience?
There are definitely some people in the audience.
it is I think psychologically, for me it's important that, you know, in order to get the result, you can have ways. You can say it has to be like this, and you don't explain why. It has to be like this because I want, or somebody. But I think it's not correct way, because then the people will do it, but they won't enjoy it. For me, the music making very much comes together with the fantasy and with the imagination and the atmosphere of music. You know, I'm so thankful to the orchestra. They're so open to these ideas, and they're so imaginative, and that's really a great thing. With their personalities, which are very strong, and individual playing and ideas, put together our ideas, and this really, I'm very fascinated by this. Bartók is also one of the composers we'll be doing regularly, and this is a great piece, Mandarin, which was, of course, for several reasons, being too erotic. As a ballet, it was forbidden to perform when it was written by Bartók. But this is a great piece, and Bartók is a great composer. We want to be regular, and that's also a reason maybe why it's in the first program. And Symphony Fantastique, I mean, one reason is because it's a great piece for orchestra to present the qualities of the sound and qualities of the fantasy. And this piece is very much about the fantasy, and because it's a programmatic. And second reason, maybe, Berlioz was very young. He was 26, and I'm even a little older than he was when he wrote the symphony. So it is very much about the sensuality, which is very active. And I'm still in that age, but it's the passion of so I believe this suits my age more. And of course, the reason when I met Andris Nelsons through that piece, and so this combination comes together, and French music, which will be a part of our repertoire development too in the future. So there are several reasons why this piece is in the first program.